Why don't artists draw your persona? Why don't they do it? You send out commission request after commission request after commission request and just get nothing back. Like actually radio silence. Why don't they do it? I'm gonna tell you what artists are looking for when they get these commission requests. I'm gonna tell you why that some commissions get passed over and others actually get picked. It's some really cool information and it's gonna help you actually get better results when talking to artists. You like my clickbait raccoon? Can I get a clickbait alert, please? Fursuit clickbait alert. It's really important to understand when talking about furry artists is that for an in-demand artist, they're getting so many more requests than you actually think. It's seriously like 10 times. Like if they're opening for 5 or 6 slots and they're an in-demand artist, they're unironically gonna have like 6 or 7 requests in there. It's insane. They just can't do it all. They want to do your request, they just can't. There's just not enough time, especially if those artists are working a full-time career job, like working as an artist designer somewhere. It's just too much. There's just too many of them. It sucks to turn down these projects. It really does. So many people have such good commission ideas. There just isn't time for it. There isn't time for these requests. When actually talking about commission requests though, like the actual requests themselves, the biggest thing that separates good requests from bad requests is focus. Does your commission request have a clear point? Is there one central idea that you just want to punch forward with? The bad commission requests are usually unfocused, disorganized, and just packed with way too much detail. Look, you're totally allowed to have detail. Detail is so much fun, but it really needs to be worked in there naturally. You don't want to stifle the artist. You guys want to work together as a team. The best way you can solve this problem is actually with planning. So write down your idea, even if it's just in a blank notepad or just as a sentence in a Word document, and then run through it. See if you can't break it up into maximum 3 to 5 sentences, and then work around with that. You'll be surprised how much your idea will change, how much better your result will be if you just spend 5 minutes playing around with it, just toying with how the written structure is, coming across with what detail could you gain, what detail can you lose, really trying to focus down and nail your idea to a concentrated point. Another big thing that can persuade an artist from taking your commission is if your character is too complex. I'm not telling you your character is invalid. I love your character. I'm sure your character is great. You have to keep in mind though, the artists are real people and your tattoo might be really cool, but if you have to have a separate ref sheet for your tattoo, maybe consider simplifying it. This also goes true with clashing colors, really complex markings. There are ways to make these ideas work, and you can absolutely do them correctly, but if they're done incorrectly, they can be really stifling to draw. It's totally valid if you want to have tons of colors and sparkles and maybe the biggest sparkle dog you want to be. That's fine, you do your own thing. It's important though to remember that artists still have to draw these characters, and while you might love your 6 colors and your beautiful mane and the 10 other little markings and stuff, artists are real people. We have jobs and we have stuff to do, and no one wants to draw all those little individual markings that are all special. There are ways to make it work. Simplifying your character though, and having these cohesive color themes and just they're built smartly, it really works. It just does wonders for helping it. And it makes you have better commissions and it makes the artist happier, and you both end up with a much happier result. We love Taco, we really do. We love his tiny spots, we love his complex markings, but he's a pain in the butt to draw. I mess him up all the time. It's important to understand when working with an artist on a commission, you guys are a team. You both want to make a good result. So working within each other's, communicating your ideas in a simple, cohesive way, it really kind of cuts the core of what you actually want, works so much better for you getting results. The artist wants to help you. The artist wants to make the coolest thing they can with your kind of idea in mind. So the best you can do will only help them make you a cooler product. It's a win-win. Focusing your idea, it's the core, simplest part, and then kind of expanding off of that with individual clear details makes things so much easier. Communication is so important. At the end of the day, all a commission request is just a form of communication. And is being clear and concise and having an idea that you've really thought about ahead of time makes things so much easier, and it gets you a better result. At the end of the day, you and the artist are a team. The artist wants to make you the coolest commission they can. They really do. It's a team effort. You should help them with communication so that they make you such a better commission. I'm gonna show you how you can cheat on this entire process. What you're gonna do is write down your basic idea at the center of the page. For an example, let's say you want some art of your character for a D&D campaign. You have an archer, for example. So you would say, this is what the basic idea is, I have an archer. The first question you need to ask is, how do they feel? Are they angry? Are they sad? Are they just about to pounce on someone with a knife? Are they about to cry to their lover? What is their feeling? That's gonna be your first node The second thing you're gonna ask is, where are they? What are they doing? And who are they with? It's the where, what, when, why, who. Ask the W questions. Ask the W questions. Then from each of these nodes, so let's say they're a scoundrel, they're a rogue. You can break that off and say, why are they feeling that way? And you can start to connect your dots. And we've all built these before in elementary school as grade children or whatever. They're like bubble maps or something like that. Doing this technique before you send your commission request off will make your idea so much more focused. It's a simple technique, it takes less than 5 minutes. At the end of this, the important part is you will have a better idea of what you want. And that's the important part, really. Ask yourself, you don't just want an archer character, you want your character to do something. You want them to be about to pounce that knife and they're about to feel, they're feeling anxious while doing it. You can layer this up really simply just by asking the W questions. Where are they? Who are they with? What do they feel? What are they doing? That's all you really need to know. That's all the artist really wants to know. You can do tons of details, but if you overload them, it'll just sound like noise to the artist. It's all about communication, baby. Like always, I appreciate your support so much. If you've made it this far, please subscribe, like. It does so much for me helping to help create more video content for you guys. In the future, I have some really cool content coming up with putting the camera right above my sketchbook and doing some drawing that way. I don't think I have the technique just down right. As it turns out, filming yourself drawing is very intimidating, but cool stuff is planned for the future with that. Also, the next fursuit, probably in a month or two. I'm moving next month, so I probably won't have time to start any big projects, but thinking about it, I have some really cool ideas. Please subscribe. We're gonna break the whole entire process into small videos. It'll be really cool. I'm really excited. Thank you so much.